Hi everyone. Before discussing the selected case study, let's dive into how information systems and technology have evolved over time. Bourgeois describes an information system as a collection of hardware, software, data, people, and processes. Information systems are much more complex, considering the inclusion of people and processes. While a company may have an exceptional product or service, the integration of the technology needs to align in conjunction with its employees, customers or consumers, different cultures of the parties involved, as well as organizational processes and management. Applying information systems and technology to the international market introduces other potential challenges and/or advantages. Bourgeois proceeds to describe globalization from an information technology perspective as how people around the world have the ability to communicate, trade, and do business from one nation to another. The case study that I'd like to discuss involves eBay's globalization issue and failure to integrate successfully in the Chinese market, as well as how eBay overcame this adversity by successfully integrating into the Korean market about 5 years later. According to Wang, back in 2004, eBay ventured out to China with hopes to purchase Alibaba and to implement their services internationally. However, Alibaba's co-founder Jack Ma was aware and launched a similar platform known as Taobao to prevent the US from interfering. To counter US efforts, Jack Ma implemented the ability to buy and sell without a charge, which proved to be a significant factor favorable to the Chinese population, as opposed to eBay's fee-based platform. Considering the analysis of people and process management aspects of information systems, eBay advertised their services, but they did so in the least effective ways. Since Jack Ma understood the culture of the population, he was able to target more people through major television channels rather than eBay's approach consisting of internet and daily transportation advertising. Additionally, Taobao held the meaning digging for treasure to the Chinese population, which contributed to its further success, as opposed to eBay's EachNet. An important factor to consider when integrating into the international market is successfully persuading and obtaining that buy-in from new customers. eBay was less user-friendly, had more restrictions, and focused primarily on products and profits. Wang suggests that eBay's most significant mistakes were sending two representatives to China that didn't speak Chinese and not conducting due diligence concerning the local market. If eBay would have sent Chinese-speaking representatives that studied the local market, eBay could have directed funding in the right direction and could have changed the process and overall implementation that matched the customer base more effectively, which could have potentially created a different outcome. Fast forward 5 years, through foreign direct investment and a prior merger in 2001 with another partner Korean company, Auction, eBay successfully merged with Gmarket, which ultimately combined to form eBay Korea in 2009. FDI is an investment that a company can make with another country to support the company's processes and induce ownership. To ensure and solidify smooth process management, eBay kept the original brand and domain names, provided higher salaries and stock options, and instead of changing the platform to conform to US standards, eBay retained the system's interface and security. From previous experience, eBay learned from its mistakes with China and succeeded with entering the Korean market. So my question for the class to spark some conversation, besides people and process management, what barriers to entry are there concerning technological integration for developed and developing countries? Thanks so much. I look forward to your responses.